Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix if you're unable to launch Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection game on your computer, or if you're facing crashing, freezing and black screen issue on your computer. This is for Windows computer. Now the first step is to restart your computer. So sometimes a simple restart takes care of the problem. So simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now if you're unable to launch the game, try launching the game multiple times. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So you can try it maybe 5 times, 10 times, click on play and try launching the game multiple times, and maybe one time the game will launch. Next step is to spam alt enter immediately after you launch the game. So this has also worked for many players. So when you click on play, immediately when the game is launching, keep on spamming alt plus enter. So spam alt plus enter on the keyboard, and maybe you should be able to see the game window. Now the next step is to put dash window in launch option. Oh, this is for Steam users. So make a right click on the game, select properties, and then in launch option type in dash window without any space, and then launch the game. This has also worked for many players to launch the game successfully. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now rolling back graphics driver to 517.48 has worked for many players, so it might work for you. So copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Go to NVIDIA website, select your graphic card from the list and make sure that you select the right operating system. Then click on start search, and the latest one right now is 522.25. Now reverting to 517.48 has worked for many players, so you can click on get download. Now click on download now and let the download complete. Now once version 517.48 is installed, run the exe file and you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then put a check on the box which says custom. It has to be a clean installation, so select the option which is custom and then click on next. Then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, and then click on next. Now after the clean installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver via device manager. So this should work. This has worked for many players. Install version 517.48. If that does not work, you can roll back graphics driver via device manager. So make a right click on the start menu and then click on device manager to open device manager. Now expand display adapter. Now over here you will see NVIDIA card. Make a right click and then click on properties and then go to driver tab, and over here if rollback driver is highlighted over here, in my case this is grayed out. If this is grayed out, you can skip the step. If this is highlighted, you can click on rollback driver. Now once the rollback is complete, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if rolling back does not work, then you can go for clean installation of your latest graphic driver. Again, if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. Select your graphic card and then download the latest version. Right now the latest one is 522.58. so download this version, whichever is the latest one. Right now it's 522 GeForce Game Ready driver. Install this driver, download it, and then run this exe file. Again click on agree and continue, and then put a check on the box which says custom, and then click on next. Then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, then click on next. After the clean installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to verify the game file. This is important. Go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to the local files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. If you bought the game from Epic Games Launcher, then go to library and then click on the game title. Now I don't have that game on the Epic Games Launcher. I have the game on Steam. So I'll show you with the different game. So click on this three dot and then click on manage and then click on verify. After the verification, launch the game. Next step is to put DX11 or DX12 in launch option and try this. So make a right click on the game, select properties, and then over here type in -dx11. Now launch the game. If that does not work, you can try -dx12 and then check. If nothing works, then you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to unplug controller or gamepad USB dongle. So if you have wired controller connected, or if you have the USB dongle connected to the computer, you can unplug it, launch the game, and if you want to use the wired controller, or if you want to use the controller, you can connect the controller after you launch the game. So unplug the controller, the USB dongle, and then launch the game, and if you want to use it, then connect it once again. Next step is to launch the game from the game installation folder. Now for this, go to the game installation folder. So make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files, and over here you can see u4.exe. make a right click. You can simply make a double click over here and launch the game. You can try both the exe. So make a double click and try launching the game from the game installation folder. If that does not work, run the game as an administrator. Now if you are launching the game from Epic Games Launcher, you can skip this step or you will receive ls0013 error. So Epic Games Launcher user can skip this step. Now to run the game as an administrator, make a right click on the u4.exe, select properties, and then go to the compatibility tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Click on apply, click on OK, and again make a right click on this tll.exe and then properties, compatibility, then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, apply, OK, and then make a double click over here and launch the game from the game installation folder. So run the game as an administrator. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. So make sure that you update your Windows. So open Windows settings and then go to update and security or Windows update, and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now if you have any kind of trouble updating your Windows, in that case you can use Windows Update Assistant or Installation Assistant. Now for Windows 10 users, you can go to this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser, and over here you can see Windows 10 Update Assistant. Click on update now and then run the exe file. Run this exe file. Click on yes to allow. Now it will load Windows 10 Update Assistant. If there is pending update, you will see update now option. Click on update now, and once the latest one is 22H2. So click on update now, and after you update it, once the update is complete, then restart your computer and then launch the game. Now if you have Windows 11, then copy this link and then go to Windows 11 website, and over here you will see Installation Assistant. Again click on download now, run the exe file. If there is any update, update it, restart your computer and then launch the game. Again, if you face any kind of trouble, then you can use Media Creation tool to update your Windows. So click on download tool now and run the exe file, and by default upgrade this PC now would be selected. So click on upgrade this PC now, and before the installation you will see an option to keep your personal files and app. So make sure that option to keep your personal files and app is checked, and then you can install it. This will update your Windows to the latest version, so you can use Media Creation tool. Similarly for Windows 11 users, you can use Media Creation tool from this website, download and then update your Windows 11 using Media Creation tool. Before the installation you will see the option which says keep your personal files and apps, so that option will be checked by default. So install it using Media Creation tool and then launch the game. So make sure that your Windows is up to date. This is important. Now next step is to select debug mode in NVIDIA control panel. So if you're using NVIDIA card, make a right click on the desktop, then click on NVIDIA control panel. Now go to the help option on the top. Over here you can see help. Click on help and then click on debug mode and then launch the game. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you have any third-party antivirus, make sure that you allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you have Windows security, then open Windows settings, and now if you have Windows 11, you will have an option privacy and security. So for Windows 11 users, click on privacy and security. Windows 10 users, click on update and security. Now click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, click on manage ransomware protection. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app, then click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, open users folder, then open program files folder. Now open the Steam folder. Now open Steam apps folder. Over here you will find the game folder. In my case, the game is installed in E drive. So open Steam folder. Now open Steam apps. Now open the common folder. Over here you will find the game folder. So open the game folder. Now select the game exe file and then click on open. Again click on browse all apps and then select this exe file. Now click on open. Now once this is added, now open control panel. So type in control panel and then go to control panel. Now click on system and security. Now click on Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Now click on change settings. Now click on allow another app. Now go to browse and again go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, go to the game installation folder. Open the game folder. Now select the game exe file. Now click on open. Now click on add. In my case, this is already added. Again click on browse and select this exe file, then click on open. Again click on add. Now once the game is added over here, now click on OK and then launch the game. Now the next step is to increase the virtual memory. Now for this, type in view advanced system settings and then go to view advanced system settings. Now under advanced, click on the first settings. Now go to advanced tab. Now click on change. By default, automatically manage paging file would be selected. Uncheck this box. Select the drive where the game is installed and then put a check on custom size and then initial size for me it's 1.5 into total RAM. This is what I did and the game is working fine. So 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings, go to system and then go to about and over here you will see total RAM. In my case it's 8 GB. So you can calculate as per your total RAM. For me it's 8 GB. So I'll convert 8 GB to megabytes. So 1024 is equal to 8192 megabytes into 1.5. 1.5. That is 12288. That is for me as per 8 GB. Now maximum size is 3 into total RAM. So 3 into 8192 megabytes, that is 8 GB for me. 24576. 24576. Now click on set. OK, 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 and then OK. Now launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse and go to the game installation folder once again. Open the game folder. Now select the game exe file. Now click on add. Now once the game is added over here, now click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on browse and this time select this exe file. Now click on add. Now once the game is added over here, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Now launch the game. Next step is to close all the overlay application. First of all, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, uncheck the box which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Uncheck this and now launch the game. Also close all the overlay applications. So if you have Discord running, close Discord. If you have GeForce Experience running, close GeForce Experience. So close all the overlay application. Also close all the overclocking application. So if you have MSI Afterburner running, close MSI Afterburner. If you have ReverTuner running, close ReverTuner. So close all the overclocking application. Also perform clean boot. For this, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Now go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Put a check over here, then click on disable all. In my case, this is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this would be highlighted. So put a check over here first and then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see the restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 exe file and then run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. Now download x64 exe file. So download x86 and x64 both, and then run both the exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. And let the installation complete. Make sure both the installation are complete. Once the installation is complete, then restart your computer. You will see the restart option once the installation is complete. So you will see restart option like this. Make sure both the installation are complete and then click on restart. Now after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to disconnect multiple monitors. So try launching the game on single monitor. If you have multiple monitor setup, disconnect multiple monitor. Now also unplug the USB devices which you are not using. So if you have these devices connected, disconnect it. Also, if you have these software running, close this software. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to try launching the game in window mode and lower down graphics settings. Also turn off DLSS. Now this has improved the performance for many players, so it might work for you. So turn off DLSS. So if you are able to launch the game and then try this. Now go to options. Now go to display. Now over here, select window mode. Also lower down display resolution. So if this is set to 4K, you can try 9020 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. So you can try to lower down display resolution. And then now if AMD FSR2 is selected as ultra performance, then you can select performance, you can try performance, you can even go for balance or quality, or you can even turn this off. Also try turning off the VSync and then check the performance. You can also try to lock the FPS if you want and then check the performance. Apply the settings. Now go to advanced graphics. Now over here, if preset is set as custom or if this is set to ultra, you can select high or you can go for medium. You can even try low, apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to, and the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and after the system restart, reinstall the game to different drive. If you have another SSD or HDD, try installing the game to different drive and then launch the game. So one of the steps should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.